on tonight's Impact, yes, I am doing a video about TNA. So something good must have happened, right? Well, let me start by saying this. Tonight's show was not very good at all. Why was I watching tonight's show? Because I read the spoilers, and I heard what was going to happen. And, you know what? I was interested. I felt like, you know what? Let me see how this plays out. Now, the hard part was getting to the segment. Because everything, and I really mean everything, okay, maybe not everything. There were a couple of okay things, more of a mixed bag of okay, terrible, bad, and passable stuff. But pretty much everything before the final segment did nothing for me. And I'm pretty sure it did nothing for any one of you. I mean, what, Chris Sabin turned heel? Why is he turning heel? Why are we taking a guy that came back from an injury, had the sympathy from that, you know, was your world champion, got the belt taken from him as a result of the Aces and Eights screwing him over. He has a fetish with a hammer, apparently. This makes no sense. Mickie James lost the belt to ODB. Don't care. And Mickie James is apparently gone from TNA now. So we are down to how many knockouts? ODB, Gail Kim, Brooke Tessmacher, and I guess Velvet Sky. So that's 4 knockouts. There is no division. The knockouts are gone. There is no knockouts division. That's terrible. Garbage. Tag teams are weird. I mean, we got some random pairing between Eric Young and Joseph Park. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, they're goofy characters, so let's put them together. Makes good TV. And then Bromance. What? And then Chavo Hernandez. Oh, God. And then James Storm and Gunner. Who apparently is a good tag team, I'll say it like that. But they have no other people who can really challenge them and really play off of their characters with. So it's bad. Terrible. Just garbage. The stuff with the Aces and Eights, don't care. The stuff with Ego. Why do we have a new faction called Ego for? Why is Ego a faction for? Why? Why is Ego here? Okay, for the Bound for Glory series, it's over. So why is it still around? You know, the Main Event Mafia, don't care. Madness is cool, but I don't care about the Main Event Mafia or the group he's involved in. I don't care. The matches were... they were there. So everything before the final segment was just... to me. But anyways, when it came to the final segment, first off, AJ Styles' promo, I thought was delivered very well. Yes, it was a wrestling shoot. Yes, it was kind of CM Punk-esque, I suppose. But, you know, it had its own spin to it. I like the whole fact that he came out dressed in regular clothes. He didn't come out in his wrestling gear, no. Said some pretty crude things about Dixie Carter, pretty much everything we've been saying. How she's taken TNA away from its identity that it built over the last, well, not over the last 10 years, but it built when it first started, you know, with the six-sided ring and the X Division, how she got rid of all the great talent that made TNA what it was, you know, P.D. Williams, Jay Lethal, LAX, and you just name it. The list just goes on and on and on and on and on. And he just pretty much says that Dixie doesn't know what the hell she's doing, like we've all been saying, and that she's just a kid with a magnifying glass who got money from her daddy to run a wrestling company. And since day one, she has done terrible, terrible things to put TNA where it is right now. And the fact that AJ Styles has no contract right now. He's apparently, I don't know if it's for real or if it's kayfabe, he's wrestling without a contract in TNA. And he's going to take the belt from Bully Ray, and that he's going to make Dixie Carter pay for what she's done to the company. But he said his thing, and then Dixie Carter came out. She tried to tug at our heartstrings. I'm so sorry, AJ. I'm so sorry about everything I've done to you. I love you, AJ. I respect you. You know, I hold everything accountable. And just as the waterworks were starting to run, she turned on that bitch switch like that and said, AJ, you are nothing more than just a little bit over an average wrestler. And I should have told you that a long time ago. This whole phenomenal AJ Styles crap is a facade to make up for your 5-star matches. And then told AJ if it wasn't for her daddy's money, that he'd still be in a trailer and talked about how she doesn't remember the last time he had a 5-star match and that he's nothing to her right now. And then just as AJ Styles goes to retort, she just pretty much says, cut off his microphone, and then says, end the show. The lights go out, and that's how we end it. And I'm sitting there trying to tell myself, don't get invested, don't get invested, don't get invested, don't do this, because you know TNA is going to screw it up. But guess what, guys? I'm doing a video on TNA, so obviously I'm interested in seeing what they do with this angle. I like it. I really like that ending. I look forward to seeing what TNA does with it. Now, with that said, do I have hope and faith in TNA to do something good with that angle? Honestly, I don't. But they can prove me wrong. And this is what I'm going to say right now, because let's be real. Are any one of you excited about Bound for Glory? Just be honest with me. I'm going to assume that answer is no. Maybe I got a few yeses here and there, but I'm pretty sure the answer is no. Guys, what matches is there to look forward to Bound for Glory? Besides the World Championship match. That's against AJ Styles and Bully Ray. Which by itself has no hype. Except for the little segment they did almost half a year ago in June, where AJ Styles played up being along with the Aces and Eights and then turned on them. That's the only hype this has. Other than that, nothing. Nothing. There is no hype to this match. And that's the only match set for Bound for Glory. TNA's biggest pay-per-view has nothing to it right now, and it's a month away. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's garbage. So as of right now, this angle is the best thing this company has to it. Because it has no Knockouts division, it has no Tag Team division, there is no Mid-Card Championship, there aren't any other interesting storylines going on right now, nobody gives a crap about the Main Event Mafia, maybe Magnus, but not the Main Event Mafia, no one gives a crap about Ego, I mean like the wrestlers there, but nobody gives a crap about Ego, let's be honest, nobody gives a crap about the Aces and Eights, nobody cares about anything but what's going on between AJ Styles and Dixie Carter. So I think TNA needs to be smart and take advantage of this. And don't copy what WWE is doing right now because it won't work. It won't make any sense. Okay, we need to have a direction and a purpose for this angle. Turn it into a storyline. Don't have it go to Bound for Glory and then have Dixie Carter say, oh, I'm sorry, let's be friends again, and then they're friends and then it ends right there. No. This needs to be ongoing, okay? There needs to be a purpose behind this angle. As of right now, I think TNA needs to realize that they are a sinking ship. They're not doing well at all. Their attendance is bad. People are barely showing up to their shows. And then the people that show up look bored as hell. Only the diehard TNA fans are involved. And that's not good. That's not good. And I think what they should do is take everything that's wrong with TNA right now and just put it on Dixie. Use it as heel heat to get fans to hate and despise Dixie Carter, which in turn will make her a great heel, which the good guys, you know, the Magnus, the AJ Styles, the Austin Aries can go against and, you know, get some sympathy and some babyface momentum from. You know, have Dixie Carter continue to play up the fact that she cares nothing about the homegrown talent, only cares about the established people, like the MMA stars, like the WWE legends, like a Hogan, like a Sting, WCW 2, ECW 2, and doesn't care anything about making new talent. Just bring that to the front and use that as good heel heat, and then really use that to help get these fans to root for what AJ Styles or Samoa Joe or Magnus stands for, which was everything TNA was in 2005. And that, my friends, should be the destination of this storyline. TNA getting back what it was in 2005, 2004, back when it was great. That should be the purpose and the destination of this storyline, with the six-sided ring, with the exhibition style of wrestling, with the awesome tag team division, with knockouts, with everything that made TNA great. Okay? And that, to me, is the only real purpose of this storyline. Because all I can say is right now, if this storyline bombs, seriously, if this storyline falls flat, whether it's in a month, 2 months, 3 months, or they don't capitalize on it, TNA is just going to get worse. And then I'll be more inclined to believe the people that say TNA is going out of business. Because, I'm sorry, if this angle bombs, what else are they going to do? This is the only thing, this is the best thing TNA got right now. Okay, a heel Dixie Carter. Dixie Carter, for one thing, was never even supposed to be an on-screen character. So you know they're desperate. You know they're desperate right now. Okay, this is the best they got. Alright, Hogan's not doing it. Sting is not doing it. None of these WWE folk and WCW legends and veterans are doing it. They need something. So let's hope TNA uses this angle the right way to get back what they were in the past. Use that as great heel momentum to help, make her the bitch of the TNA locker room and get some face momentum on an AJ Styles. And use that to actually build to perhaps Bully Ray versus AJ Styles at Bound for Glory. Because honestly, that is the only way I will be invested in that match. Now what you do after that is up to you. So give me your thoughts about this angle down below. Do you care? Do you think TNA is a sinking ship? Do you think that this will actually help them recover? Tell me down below. Comment section. Video responses. Do what you do. But apparently, my hiatus is over for right now. I'm going to be watching. I hope it does well. If it fails, you'll hear from me. If it does well, you'll hear that from me as well. So, your boy X-Men signing off. Catch you guys next time. Peace.